if I talked to you guys about this or not yet, but I apologize for the audio if it's bad. But little baby Noah has a little bump on his back. I took him to his pediatrician, and they gave him an ultrasound, and it looked like it was between the the layers of his dermis, between his skin layers, and sent us to a dermatologist who took a biopsy, so like punched out a little circle in the middle of it, and gave it to their pathologists up at the Geisinger Hospital, and they don't know what it is. They can't figure out what in the world is it. So, I mean, in some ways that's good, because I'm pretty sure if it was cancer, they could recognize it right away. So they wanted to be sure and make sure that it was harmless instead of just assuming. So they sent it out to be looked at by an expert, and so that will take probably up to 2 weeks to get back. But in the meantime, he gave me a referral to a pediatric surgeon, because we decided even if it is harmless, we would like to remove it, because it does seem like it's growing a bit. So, at least to my view, but I'm not an expert. I just don't want him to have a lump on his back for the rest of his life, too. So, what we're doing is, today we got an appointment right away up at the pediatric surgeon in Danville at their Geisinger clinic, and we are taking a hike up there, Noah and I. We just dropped off Harvey boy with his boo-boo, my mom. We call her boo-boo because she grew up in Indonesia. Her parents were missionaries, and in Indonesian, the word for grandmother is nenek. She thought it sounded like nag, so she didn't like that. So she said, what about ibu, which is for mother? And so we said, okay, ibu sounds good. But Harvey couldn't say ibu when he was younger, so he started calling her boo-boo. And it kind of stuck. Even now, when he can call her ibu, and he can say the word ibu, we still call her boo-boo. So he's at Boo Boo and Pop-Pops. If I ever mention Boo Boo without saying and Pop-Pop, and he's always like, and Pop-Pop, and I'm like, yes, and Pop-Pop. We can never forget Pop-Pop, which my dad's an awesome grandfather for them. So he is spending a few hours over there while we're hiking up to Danville. So we're in the car. Seems like the baby is sleeping right now. I'm hoping they don't have to poke and prod him too much today, but they'll probably schedule us, if we are going to have surgery, just to remove it. They don't seem to think they can do it under local anesthetic. At least the dermatologist doesn't think so, just because they think he'd be moving around too much during it, so they might have to put him under. So that makes me a little nervous, but God's got this. God knows exactly what we can handle, and I just pray that he gives us wisdom, which he will, and he has. So I will keep you guys updated, and I just wanted to give you an update on little baby Noah, and also gave me a little bit of something to do on this long drive. So, alright.